how to stop it from attacking.
Is that what the creature just said?
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Please get me out of here.
What does the creature look like?
The creature looks kind of like a not a centaur, satyr, with long pointy ears, and it is yeah. I mean, its hair is just ridiculous. It's so thick and luscious. It is here.
I also have luscious hair.
Let me see if I can.
Presumably that's a sincere cry for help, rather than a, hey, save me, it's gonna be good for you.
I would hope so.
Is there some sort of check that she might make?
An insight check
Determine the sincerity.
is typical. So that's a Chorid from Volo's Guide to Monsters.
That's what it's called. Thought it started with a C, but it's a K instead.
But yeah, if she's not going to make an insight check, I certainly will.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
want to make that insight check.
Go
Okay.
ahead and make it.
Oh, well,
He
it's definitely...
he seems to be legitimate. The hair is kind of scary.
There's no reason to mistrust this creature, as long as we're safely able to cut off all of its hair.
If I light a torch, can I hold it towards the hair and see if it'll burn the hair away?
Yeah, the hair kind of recoils from the torch.
Okay. I'm gonna hand the torch to Laura, since I don't think she can see in the dark.
Laura's glowing, with a glowing sword.
And I'll hold the torch.
It seems like you're at an impasse here. Are you gonna come back for me at least?
Laura's going to cut the hair that's over here.
I
that
want to
we're standing
ask
on.
him if he knows
That's a
of a
question.
way that we can help him.
I don't know. I know there's a lot of they've been creating items to use. They found out that my hair is special, so they've been basically developing items based on that. They seem to have some sort of magical person trapped that they're stealing secrets from as well. And they mentioned there's some sort of chair they just finished working on somewhere close by.
I don't mean to change the topic, but the barber, did the barber mention someone who was in the attic or whatever?
Yeah.
His daughter, he said.
Okay, I'm gonna have to remember that.
So he says, well, if you're not going to let me out, I'll tell you most of what I know then. My hair is different from most Chorids. Most Chorids have magical hair. Mine is extra magical. Whatever it's cut with, it turns into. And
Explain all the steel.
as far as I know, there is a large female Zvart somewhere down here that has a comb that is able to make hair turn evil. So my hair has been turned evil, and then it's cut, and it turns, sometimes the Zvarts will come bite on it and turn into another Zvart. And there we have it.
So you're completely unable to control this reaction you're having.
Yes, my hair is enchanted.
Can I insight check that statement?
Uh-huh. Yeah, he seems to be legitimate. I'm friends with the barber. He could tell you. I don't
Can we
know.
Yell at
The barber did mention that.
Can we yell back to the barber to come?
He kind of ran upstairs. You could go up
Oh,
that
okay.
way.
Yeah, if he bailed, then never mind.
He went
I'd love
looking
to
for his
help him out,
daughter.
but I don't know how.
Yeah, I mean, my only issue is if we let you out of the cage, then what? You've got uncontrollable evil hair that's going to try to strangle us.
Well, I'll
Where
just
would you go?
I'll go. I don't know. I mean, this has to wear off eventually, right?
If we shaved your head right now, how long would it take your hair to grow?
I mean, my hair grows back in like a day.
We should just shave his head.
That's what we should do. Does everybody want to come over and help me burn away / get all the way up to the cage, then we'll shave his head and let him out?
That would probably be a pretty good idea, as a precaution.
Okay.
Is this something that the Corrid is okay with?
Yeah, I don't know what happens to my hair when it's lit on fire. I can't say I've ever done that to myself.
I mean, we're not going to
I'd
light the hair
rather-
on your head on fire. We're just using it to keep the hair away from us while we get close to you.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
don't worry. Maeve can just make her packed weapon like, you know, a razor that shaves, shaving razor, a barber, a straight edge. That's what it's called, I think.
Can you make one made out of chalk?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, if everybody helps, I think we go forward. And,
Okay.
You know, every time we hit a big section,
Make
we'll
a-
cut it.
Make an intimidation check. Just everybody make a group intimidation check to scare the hair away. Oh wow.
Wow.
How?
Which does work.
So tell me how this looks. How are you scaring this hair away?
So Maeve has like her spectral barber straight edge razor in her hand, and she's just brandishing it menacingly.
Okay.
I'm doing like the Aragorn on Weathertop thing with the
Also,
torch.
it probably looks more like a meat cleaver than barber tools, because it's not a barber. She knows how to stab things. Why would you let her near your hair?
So,
Well,
like,
technically, it's the hair that needs stabbing, so this might be a good thing.
when
Yeah.
Laura cuts the hair, does it fizzle into electricity?
Yeah, I mean, it does. I mean, same thing with, the razor. It turns into, warlock steel. So, yeah, basically.
Turns into teenage angst.
Yeah. It's like, oh, this is weird. The room is full of really weird hair now. You get, like, pretty much all the hair gone. Now there's just, like, an angry little beard and, like, some angry short hair that can't reach anybody.
Okay. Is the cage locked? Is there any sort of mechanism on there I could try to pick?
Yeah, there is a lock. You don't know which one of these things had the key. It's probably buried in hair. Why don't you try to pick it?
Don't worry, I'm sure it's somewhere in hair.
Ah!
Da-da.
Yeah, you're able to pick it open. As you finish picking it open, he says, "Oh, thank you." The barber comes back downstairs and he says, "Oh, I'm sorry to bother you. My daughter is gone. So, maybe when you're done, could you help me look for her? Not like you could finish, taking care of anything bad down here, but I'm concerned."
We definitely heard crying when we were coming down here, so if she left, she probably left and didn't come down this way, so...
I see.
Why don't you maybe first talk to the town guard and let them know what the hell's going on?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, trust the police. Respect them. Trust them. That's my motto.
At least let them know.
I gathered a lot of the strange things that they have been working on. I don't know if they'll be helpful to you, but I put them all in this sack here. I mean, they might be dangerous, but I don't want them around.
A dangerous mystery sack.
So there is here, I'll start dumping some stuff in I just want to make sure that I didn't skip over anything that you could have looked at, because this isn't like the last dungeon.
Oh, is that like the drill that was being used by the
There were like Zvarts running around. Yeah.
It's amazing. Oh my god, I want that mask.
Well, that was the one that was going to be used on you.
Which makes it fucking cool.
Some of these you won't get the descriptions for.
It's okay. I've already got an ultimate wig. I'm totally wearing it so that it looks like I have some wicked emo haircut. Or like something that just screams rebellious teenager. Or first year philosophy student.
Normally one and the same.
Oh, it is lift. Sorry, I meant to put that in there.
Purple is the lush.
Yes.
After they shake their hair, they are deafened for 1 hour.
Oh, there you go. We had color remover. Taking that out of your hair.
And then there was also a bunch of like oils and pomades.
Are they magical?
It looks like it. I'm no magician, but as a specialist in hair, I could tell you that they would. There's something hair related.
For unruly hair. I imagine that would have solved our problem, but we totally just shaved this dude, so...
Oh, you're saying you could have just left my hair alone?
Look, you'll get your hair back in a day. My parents are dead forever.
I don't know why you're acting so inconvenienced by the fact that your hair is no longer 17,000 pounds and trying to kill us.
I mean, yeah, I just look silly right now. I'm gonna... Look, Juge, he's talking to the barber. Juge, I'm going upstairs. I appreciate everything you've done. Oh, and then you have... You have an evil comb. So I just want to make sure you all know all the stuff you can play with still.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well...
Alright, Maeve, you will not use the permagel to seal someone's butt cheeks together.
I mean, never say never. It could be a solution.
We could seal two people's butts together.
Theoretically, you could do that twice.
As the Korred is walking off, it says, my suggestion is you be careful. I mean, there's way more than you saw down here somewhere. And then he kind of clops off on his little hooves up the stairs. Clop, 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 clop. The barber says, "Oh, okay, I'll try to stay back. I'm just a simple common barber, so if I get hit, even by a Svart, I'd probably die." I guess they kept...
Oh, right. But before I forget and before we go deeper, I wanted to investigate this one other hatch that we never got a chance to do.
Which one? Because one had a corpse, one had the barber.
It doesn't have a number that I can see.
Is it the one that is?
It's the one, like where the red cap is to the left.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you open it up and it is full of, let me see here.
I didn't see which one it
You'll see when Spencer just
It is
like
it is full of these large worms.
Can you remove fog of war?
I think the picture maybe looks... Well, I'll do it, because I...
That is adorable yet terrifying.
Those definitely aren't leeches, the barber says. Leeches only love you. Those look different.
I was recently attacked by a swarm of leeches.
Oh.
We should take one of the Svarts alive and throw it in there.
I mean,
sounds a little awful.
aren't some of those Svarts just made of hair anyway?
That means it's okay to torture them. They're like homunculi.
So you somewhere in here you hear a crackly, staticky voice, like it's breaking up, like I'm trapped. Help.
Where is the voice coming from?
It's coming into one of your heads. I'll say probably the Birdman. Because Rob, I don't even know if Rob can hear me.
I am.
I'm just trying to involve you. There's so many of them over here. Find recipe. Weed killer. And then it kind of cuts out.
Oh wait, I don't hear that then. Does the barber know who the tabaxi was that was trapped in his basement?
The barber does not know who that is. No, the barber says, "Oh, there was a cat person? Oh, I don't know any cat people. At least I don't think so. Let me check my notes here. Let's see. Dear Diary. Today I met... No, that was... No, I don't even normally style tabaxis. I would love to learn some tabaxi hairstyling products. But I assume, noticing all the tabaxi hair upstairs, they were probably just messing with this tabaxi's fur. I hope its hair isn't evil. Oh well.
Is this the same barber that had colored Laura's hair, or is it a different?
I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Well, I know you're not asking that out loud, but
This is them asking.
it looks identical.
So he's like identical to the original the fake barber.
Yeah. They're exact copies.
Fortunately, we killed the fake barber, right?
Mm-hmm. You took his comb, and the fight wasn't as eventful because I messed up the sheet. Didn't get to summon his giant woolly mammoth.
Which would have fit in that tiny barbershop so well.
Yeah, but imagine a woolly mammoth with evil hair.
I
Oh
had
god,
not
that's
considered
terrifying.
All right, assuming Ben shared the information about the weed killer, does the barber know anything about that?
I buy sometimes formulas for certain things from the Wizard College. Let me go through my other notes, and he kind of comes back with like a messy binder full
By
of
the way,
papers.
Are we getting a short rest
That's what
during
I was
this
gonna ask.
time?
Should we take like a short rest?
Yeah, you get a short
Those
rest. Yeah. And
Should we even take a short rest?
I think we would have to at this point. We're talking to him. We're talking to the guy. We're looking for notes.
I'll allow it,
I mean-
as long as you're not spending too much time down here in this lower level, because you can hear like chatter off in the distance.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna just kind of watch the. I'll watch the door.
Yeah, I mean, you have like a choke point with the stairwell, so you're probably fine upstairs. But
This is just me quietly keeping an eye out for anything.
so, okay, yeah, he goes and he grabs this messy binder, and there is like, he's like, yeah, they told me it was Weed Killer, but I can't read it. He hands it over to all of you.
What's it look like?
It is on parchment. It looks like either a page from a wizard's spell book or some type of spell scroll, maybe. It's written in arcane writing, like diagrams and stuff like that.
Here's a question. Can Maeve cast spells from a spell scroll given she can't read?
That is totally up to you, because it is drawn in like pictographs. You know, it's like, I imagine arcane writing is like,
Okay.
you know.
Here's how she casts spells from a spell scroll. She like looks at it, crumples it up, which releases the magic energy, and she just throws it at them. And then
Okay, that's fine with me.
During this short rest, Laura is going to examine the spell scroll.
Yeah, she's a wizard. She should be able to figure it out.
Maeve totally can't figure out what the spell scroll is.
Yeah,
So she
a
casts it.
wizard.
So this is it looks like, well, I need an arcane, oh, you did the arcana check. This is a scroll of, like, it seems to have a similar effect to a fireball, but it does acid damage.
This is a scroll of acid burst. Do I know which classes can use it?
It's a wizard spell, so I think you can. Is that right? You should be able to use scrolls since you can cast a fireball at some point.
Let's find out.
If not, I'm going to change it up.
Oh wait, because it's a wizard spell and Eldritch Knights don't have a spell list.
Yes. Yes, that is the most powerful thing about being able to buy scrolls and being an Eldritch Knight in our current setting.
Oh yeah, because you have access to the wizard spell list. You can. Neat.
Yes.
Is me.
I don't know. You can have it. It's junk to me. I feel like I have the same voice as my Chord friend. Been spending too much time with him.
Typical mimicry. Yeah, if we're all short rested and we've got ourselves a scroll.
I also heard rumors that there's like some sort of magical chair somewhere down here. I'm fairly certain that based on, evidence, I think that probably the dangerous route is this northern one right here. And whatever they've been working on is down this way.
Oh, I thought all of the places were. I thought we had kind of fully explored the caves.
No.
Yeah, apparently there's some wraparound under the stairs.
Indeed.
That's
like
clear.
This way and this way.
Okay, I'm gonna go clean up upstairs, and hopefully my daughter's down here, I hope. And then if she's not, come upstairs and we'll look for her. I'll go talk to the guards too. And then I'll clean.
I will try to make sure that she's returned safely.
Okay. Be careful. Good luck.
So, does anyone have something that they want to do before we go?
Yeah, I think I'm all set.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good.
Okay, so which direction do you want to go? Do you want to take the southern path or the northern path?
Just to be clear, all hair is dead air at this point?
It is. It's all turned into steel or whatever else it's been cut with.
Or lightning.
Lightning, which probably dissipated, yeah.
Yeah, I'll try to scout. That's what I do, right?
Uh-huh.
Scout. I'll check the southern path,
All
I
right,
guess.
give me a stealth
Try to stay
roll.
out ahead, look for traps.
Okay. You find a very strange looking contraption. It is
You
a...
also sense that there's a wizard below that path.
Oh, dang it. I didn't realize I highlighted that.
Well, that's part of the upper map, right?
Yeah.
So, like, this is the mistake we made with the Tabaxi.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. We probably hear them whenever we take the upper path. Anyway.
Yeah, well, when you walk down there, you hear the wizard saying, "Did you get the weed killer?"
I'm not going to respond because I don't know who it is.
Okay. I'll be here.
Plus, I'm trying to be quiet, so I'm not going to give away my position. But if somebody else hears her and wants to respond,
Be careful, they have my wand.
Okay.
Man, that wizard's perception score is amazing.
I'm just casting message in a circle right now. Hoping I can hit somebody.
Does there appear to be any baddies over here by the chair, or just the chair?
No, it's just the chair. It looks like it would need 2 people to operate, because you'd need... If you're sitting in the chair, you couldn't get to the controls.
I'm assuming I can't discern anything about the chair.
It appears to affect the head, since everything is connected to this dome. This thing. Other than that, no, unless you want to roll Arcana.
I've got a -1.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it probably is similar effects. I mean, just using your intuition. I know you're not like a super dummy. I mean, it probably...
I didn't used to be a dummy. I was actually quite smart.
Once upon a
Running
time.
with the deck.
It probably, would have similar effects to some of this other stuff you've seen down here. Like either good things or bad things or a mixture of both.
Sometimes it kills us. Sometimes it kills me.
right, we're gonna put a pin in this because I want to talk to somebody who can figure this out to see if it can restore my burnt out portions, my dead synapses.
So do you retrieve us?
Yeah, I'll come back and tell you what I found.
Maeve will absolutely go look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to clarify that I am keeping an eye on her so that she doesn't flip any switches or try to put anybody in the chair. Because if I don't do that, she's going to
As it's too colorful.
All right. So if anybody wants to make Arcana checks, you're welcome to. Or if you have an identify spell, I don't think any of you do. If Maeve is helping,
So what I know about that chair is that there's not handcuffs, what's the word? There's things attached to it that would hold your hand, and that is not something that we should get into.
all right, Ben, go ahead and make an investigation check. Okay, and let's get one for our knight as well.
Oh gosh, his character sheet. He has an investigation, right? There we go.
The knight. Let's see.
Single Ranga.
The knight is able to find the power source. It appears to be a rainbow-colored rod that everything seems to attach to. So, Seabolt is able to see that.
As per standing orders from Laura that have been here since the beginning of the adventure, Sable is going to try and take that rod
Okay.
out of the machine.
Roll a d8.
And then he dies.
And then roll a Constitution save for Seabolt. Okay, hold on one moment here.
So what happens to him?
There is an explosion of ice that shoots out of the, place where he ripped the rod out of. Oops, ignore that.
He takes 3 ices. Not damage, ices.
He dies.
He takes 60 damage.
Okay.
Is he dead?
Huh. He's not dead, but he's unconscious.
Okay. His hair...
Unless he takes half. I'm not sure.
So, he's covered in ice all over his body, and now his hair seems to be frozen solid, and it's made of ice.
Did he miss the con save?
He did miss the con save. So, his hair is frozen, but there's actually no other effect.
He doesn't have hair.
Oh.
So his eyebrows.
Well, then
are
never
frozen.
mind. He takes a bunch of cold damage.
Ouch.
His nose hairs are frozen.
Yeah. But go ahead and make... I'm sure you're helping him out first. Right? Somehow.
Yeah, I would try to stabilize him.
Okay, you're laying on top of him. Warm up, buddy. I don't know, or putting a cloak over him or something like that.
Magical healers are not with us.
The rod seems to still be, charged with something. Make another Arcana check. Somebody, just do better. Okay.
-1, baby.
You're all dumb. You're all stupid people.
We're all fucking bad at Arcana, okay? We can't all afford wizard school.
All right. Ben, you hear a voice in your head again that's like, If you found my magic wand, it's rainbow colored, and it does random things that might not be good.
Oh, God. I think I know what this is. We're all gonna fucking die. Because we're stupid people who touch things.
Can you hear me okay? If you can hear me, just talk back.
Hi.
Hello? Okay, so my wand is special. It, normally magic wands take an hour to attune to people. This one only takes a minute. Here's what it does. It used to create...
Mine now.
What?
It's mine now.
It used to create a swarm of butterflies occasionally, but I'm terrified of butterflies, so anything else than that, you could probably change it to. That's me, the Dungeon Master speaking here. I have a terrifying fear of butterflies, so there's no way that this thing conjures butterflies ever.
I mean, they can eat you, but they'll try to.
Yeah, they also smell with their feet.
In fairness, Emmy and I don't like moths, so
I'm scared of all insects with large wings. Butterflies, moths, dragonflies.
I don't like insects that don't have wings.
Hummingbirds?
Yeah, I was thinking parrots, but hummingbirds would work.
Well, hummingbirds
you mean
aren't
to
insects, but they're
summon
like
hummingbirds. Not that hummingbirds are an insect.
Well, I
Okay.
was kind of categorizing hummingbirds in the thing because they're kind of like insects, except they're birds.
Yeah, there you go.
They're like the bird equivalent of insects.
They're giant hummingbirds.
Oh God, 600 oversized butterflies. Wow.
Nope, none of that. Okay, so there you have it. I like the effect that makes it shoot gems. So we'll just change that to hummingbirds.
So is it keeps whatever effect it is, or is it?
No, this changes every time you use it. It has a random effect. And you don't know what
Fancy.
will happen.
Oh, so like every time you use it, you just roll a d100, and then whatever happens, happens.
Yeah. Say, person that has my wand, what was there? What were they using it for?
Themselves up.
Is that?
They
I like to imagine that while this is a mental message, Ben is literally like squawking out loud, like some kind of a parakeet or African gray, like taking small steps in a circle, kind of.
Can you stop moving? It's hard to target you with this spell if you move.
let's
So
go find that wizard.
okay, that'd be great. Oh, I can't hear you. Never mind.
Should we do something about the near-dead Seabolt? I'm assuming my 19 medicine check probably stabilized him.
Yes, you just, like I said, you kind of like are curing his hypothermia right now.
I'm gonna drag him up the steps, I suppose, but I'm gonna ask Maeve to help me so that she's not left unsupervised.
It's all right. He's some kind of familiar, so if he dies, he'll probably come back.
But we should still put him upstairs where it's safe. We shouldn't be lugging his
Yeah,
unconscious
I'll
body.
help.
Should we? Does he roll a normal 1d4 to know how long he's out, or?
He would
Oh,
probably.
wait, hold on. What's the damage? What is the? Does he have to be? Would he have to be minus his health or minus half his health
I think it's minus.
to die?
It's minus the whole health.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Because I would feel
You have to
bad.
get properly fucked in order to die.
He might never be the same
Ew.
mentally. He might have some.
Did he get?
He's already
Declan.
experienced actual death, so
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so you have that. The wizard is still talking to Ben, like, yeah, so I'm really into, like, crocheting, and, yeah, I really like my nephews. They're great. Do you want to see some pictures when I get out of here?
Ben's kind of staring into the nothingness, wide-eyed, like listening intently, but not doing anything else with his mind.
Oh, you're such a good listener.
It's his first holy experience.
That's it. I mean, you broke the shiny machine that did things. Too bad.
Well, so much for curing my head badness. Yeah, once we've got Siebold secured upstairs and explained to the barber that he needs to keep an eye on him, I'll slowly, quietly, same thing, try to check out the top half.
Okay. As you're doing that, the wizard is still talking to Ben. She's like, yeah, there's probably about 50 of them over there. So just be careful when you go over there. Make a perception, or not a perception, make a stealth check, Declan. Okay, so you are very stealth. You turn the corner and you see... By the way, there's going to be a napkin scene coming up.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
So you see a number of them running around.
But it's numb.
What?
Okay, never mind. It's fine now.
Um,
I was worried 'cause for a moment my foot was numb.
you see and the only reason I'm not just like clearing the fog altogether on this map is because there's something depicted on there that is like, I don't know, it's a weird thing they decided to add in that you don't know yet, I guess. So
Yeah, no, at the end I'll ask you to see the whole thing because I'd like to for no other reason than, to see the art as a whole, but don't feel the need to reveal anything that...
Yeah. So there's a large Zvart woman who's sitting on a throne, and she's yelling at these other Zvart. She's saying, "No, put the presents down. They're going to be coming any second now. We're going to have so much fun." Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah, I was literally just typing doesn't look like 50, looks like 49 because I was going to ping that guy.
I already had to kill Jerry. He didn't listen either. Shush. Okay, everybody hide in the corners. Waiting for them.
What is going on down there?
So if I can kind of keep an eye on them as far as clusters go and things like that, I'm assuming this is like a hallway that leads to this giant open room. Is that the case?
It leads to a giant open napkin that is like a cavern full of these Zvarts that are worshipping this Zvart woman. She's holding a giant comb in her hands that it looks very sharp. And yeah, it's, overall, like, she's just trying to get everybody in position so they're ready for an ambush.
Okay. What's my line of sight like down this hallway? How far down can I retreat into the hallway and still see into the room?
I would say the farthest you can get away from them and still get some view is like 20 feet because of the curve of the cavern.
Okay. Where the cavern curves and turns around to a blind spot, is there any way I could try to, using like my pythons and or rope, secure some kind of a low tripwire? So like anything coming running down this hallway that makes that blind turn trips?
Yeah, you could do
falls on
that.
its face?
Sure.
I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna explain to them like She wasn't joking. There are quite literally at least 50 of them in there. They know we're coming, and if we walk in there, they're just going to swarm us. Our best bet is to try to funnel them into an area where their numbers don't matter, and we take as many of them as we can until they stop coming, and then take the rest of them in the room.
That's probably the best idea.
I'm going to explain to them that the idea behind the tripwire is as they move in to the hallway or try to come rushing down the hallway after me, if they hit the rope, there's a chance they'll trip. When they trip, old Gerald the Hate Stick straight across their prone, broken bodies is probably a good idea. Thin the numbers as much as we can, then when we get in the room, hit them with the big blast.
Okay.
Hey, so there's, you know that jar that I ate something from that made me go unconscious?
Yeah, the silver powder.
So is there still some in here? Like, did it get disappeared when?
No, it's still
we
there.
left?
The
I mean, Many has it, but
Many has it?
yeah, she's
Ah,
the one
fuck.
who kept the flask.
Okay, then there goes my plan. Okay.
Shit. Sorry. Yeah, just like I know, because I was picking up your corpse, and Many was like, I hide this from everybody so that nobody can also do that.
Okay.
Are
Laura's
these-
gonna keep her wand of limited possibilities in her hand.
Just stick to what we're good at, and we should be fine. Now, are those her lips? Or
yeah,
do you have this
apparently
really
she just
rockin'
has
goatee.
some massive lips. She's got some injections going on.
Okay. Yeah. If I mean, I'm assuming with a 24, they didn't notice me at all.
They didn't. No,
But,
I don't think I could outroll either. Even
I'm
if they had
going to-
advantage for some sort of vigilance.
So when I'm looking down the hallway, I do see at least some targets. Do I see her?
You do see her because she towers over everyone else.
I'm going to suggest that we funnel them through around the blind corner. Ben and Laura are there to beat the shit out of anybody who comes at us.
Okay.
We cut off sight lines so they can't hit us with ranged attacks. Maeve and I try to clean up the ones that they aren't getting to quickly or whatever.
Okay, let's build a battlefield.
Is it alright if I take point, like if I'm in the front,
Hold on.
so
one
I
sec.
get hit instead of you guys?
I'm probably technically point because I'm going to bring them, but you can stand in front of me. Yes, I have no problem with it.
Okay.
Wait.
The idea is I'm going to shoot her in the face and then run back down the hallway. Hopefully she'll be blinded with rage and tell them to come close.
Can I draw them a fanciness for the map? An outline?
That's awesome.
If that's not already done?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to this map. I'm gonna move stuff around a little bit just because they're starting to go into corners and things like that. I already pre-rolled initiative because that would have been a nightmare.
Is that kind of accurate?
Yeah,
How wide's the tunnel?
I think that's probably good.
5-foot tunnel. Sweet. I hope the tunnel's not long, or not too short, is what I mean.
Protect the queen.
I could probably Actually, Emmy, if you wouldn't mind just killing just this part of the drawing, I'm going to make the mouth of the tunnel so it makes a little more sense based on the...
Oh, that bottom part is not able to be changed for some
Okay.
reason because I'm silly. So
Well,
you can just draw over it.
Meth, not even once. Figure out how to do this again because I forget. I never draw on these things. Colored lines. Don't know what color you chose.
I chose the blue, which is on the left, fourth from the top, I believe, or maybe it's third from the top.
Let me
Fucking
Oops.
pick a random color.
So she is 10 feet tall. That's the only detail it gives me about any sort of space in here. So that is, it says it's a huge cave filled with hair and rats.
And the way I imagine it is, there is a tripwire here.
Where?
It's this tan colored line or whatever this is. I don't know.
Oh.
The hex colors seem familiar. It's either tan, yellow, or like peach, I think. But yeah, so I'm gonna shoot her, and then I'm going to run back to my team, who's probably waiting here.
Okay. All right, go ahead and roll for initiative, and and tell me. I'll let actually everybody can take their surprise round first, and if they notice, you still all get to go. But if they don't notice what you're doing, then we'll go from there. But yeah, it's good to have the initiative in there, and then I'll let everybody act how they want to until something pops off.
Okay.
Is that it? Do I have one more? Emmy, do you
I
need?
think-
I think you have to roll.
Oh, I thought I rolled, but I put my token on the map, but I guess I didn't roll when I thought I did. Sorry. There we go.
Okay. So, I'll organize it so we just know for when things get going. Declan will be first anyway, but Declan, since this is, I assume you're going to take the first action. So what are you going to do?
I'm gonna shoot and try to hit her in the face.
Okay.
Stealth, yes.
Okay.
And I'll roll my super initiative in case it's a...
Are you, you're not an assassin, are you?
I am not an assassin, I'm a scout.
Okay.
So I hit her in the face for 20 damage.
Okay.
I yell into the tunnel. Just I don't know. Something about her being an ugly bitch.
Oh no!
I run back into
Don't
the
say
hallway.
that.
Yep, I do. I'm trying to be rude and make her really mad.
That sounds nothing like Declan. They must have
And then you
used
hear me
alcohol
like,
on her.
she's coming. And it's like, oh, that sounds like Declan.
It's still your turn, Declan, if you want to do anything else. Because you're like, I guess you could pop back out if you want to.
I only have one attack, so
Okay.
I'll shoot, I'll yell, I'll run back behind my friends, and if
All right.
necessary, I'll use my bonus action to dash.
How dare they call our queen a bitch? It's standing in front of the tripwire, still running, but it doesn't.
Actually, you know what? I have a question.
Yes.
Spencer, can you please just make a random token that I have control of with an aura of 20 feet?
Sure. Hold on.
Yeah, Ben, back up a little bit, just so that they have to run into the hallway. There we go. That way, if they see you, they run at you. Hopefully, they trip.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta.
Come on.
Oh, you can't control that though, right?
Nope.
Oh, right. There you go.
Thank you.
And Laura, if you wanted to be tanky one, figure that out with Ben.
Oh, did Rob, did you want to be Mr. Tang?
If the hallway is tall enough, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna keep moving Svarts over.
I just want to make sure that Laura's body is between Maeve and Declan and the Sparks.
Got it.
And this one falls prone, right in front of you. I'll mark it in a second here.
Everybody do the flop.
This is so weird. I'm sorry we're doing this. It's just, they said 45 Svarts, so we're doing 45 Svarts because what else was I going to
That's
do?
insane.
See, Spencer, this is why you learn how to do like groups of monsters on one initiative roll.
I could do them on one initiative roll. I thought you'd all complain about it, so I didn't.
I think she means the
Not
tactic of breaking them down into like 10.
Yes.
Oh,
I don't
into...
literally mean having all 45 of them go at the same time.
Okay. Are you
As
saying...
amusing as that would be.
I mean, I could do it Star Wars style where I combine their attacks and HP together into like single...
That's also a D&D thing. It's basically how swarms work.
Oh, okay.
That's actually, that might be a good idea.
Well, I can try to do
And
that.
then you take the number of them that are in the horde and multiply that by the damage? Or dealing damage?
I need a little clarification on that.
So like when a Svart attacks,
Uh-huh.
instead of doing things with damage, like instead of rolling the amount of damage that the Svart would, an individual Svart would deal, it would be the damage that it would rolls times the number of Svarts, and then you only have to roll damage for the one individual Svart.
Perfect. That sounds...
might
See,
be
that's
too
needlessly complicated. What happens when you hit with a Svart, you use the average damage.
That works too.
Oh,
And then
right.
I end up doing glomping, or glomping? Glob.
We're gonna go glamping.
Well, I'm almost done with this first wave, and then it's Laura.
Yeah, I mean, you bother to set it up, so don't feel like you need to change things mid fucking
Yep.
swing here.
I didn't do that much work to set this up. I didn't really think it through too well. Come on. Okay. Laura, it's your turn.
All right. Laura's going to cast a spell, and she doesn't know what it is.
Okay.
God.
What are you targeting?
She is going to.
Because you have to tell me what you target
She's
before you roll.
targeting. No, I thought it's you target after.
Yeah, you have to target before.
Yes, some of the effects could
Oh.
be you instead. So
Okay, I thought it was that it's roll. Like you roll and then you pick the target because like different
No.
spells sometimes have more targets.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to choose a target first. It could be an object, a place, or like a spot on the map, or a living creature.
Well, that's the enlarge one. So she's going to. Does she get concentration on this? She's going to enlarge the middle one because that's her target.
I think
No,
you can
it's
choose
enlarge.
reduce. Maybe I'm not sure. Is it only enlarge?
No, it's specifically enlarged.
Okay, so it is enlarged. So I will add that on.
Also,
Say that again. Did my audio cut out again?
I can hear
Also,
you if you can hear me, Spencer.
Yeah, I just Claire's or Emia seemed to be talking and then stopped talking.
Oh no, I just exclaimed, oh my goodness.
Oh, it's so big.
Yeah, I mean,
you had
enlarge
said
reduce is a
before-
concentration spell, so I don't know if you.
It's still
Yeah,
it's still
am
now
I
it's
able to unconcentrate?
now it's no longer small. It's medium sized. Yeah, you could unconcentrate, I believe.
Okay. Also, so you had said earlier something about surprise round. I didn't know if you meant like
I
you
said-
would be able to have like a reaction thing.
I said until they reacted. I thought you were all gonna like stealth in at once and try to attack them, but I was mistaken.
No.
I think the only thing you probably would have been able to do was hold an action.
Yeah, if you held an action, what's your held action? So your held action was to target the first.
Wand of limited possibilities
Okay.
on a Svart that comes in. So I guess probably the one in the back is the one that gets enlarged and then unenlarged if
Okay.
possible.
That's fine. And then what?
And now she well, that didn't really work out. She is going to put the wand in her belt and she's gonna attack a Svart in the front land.
Okay, you kind of squeeze through and make an attack.
Then maybe you're probably back here with me.
Fire weapons. That's 1, 2. Hello.
So you have a dead Svart, but only with, yeah, and then that's 2 dead Svarts essentially, just for the sake of expediency, because you're 1 off, and you had a crit, so.
And Laura's kind of under Ben.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how high the ceiling is, but I'm sure Ben can flap a little bit and glide around. Okay, so it is now. I'm going to move some more Svarts. You can think, next on deck for player is going to be Ben, so think about what you're going to do when I'm done.
So Ben, at about 45 minutes, you're going to have to go. So I want you to think about what you're going to do when your turn comes.
It's not 45 minutes.
Just kidding.
I'll go quickly. I'm not even that accurate with my minion placement, so joke's on you.
Burn. Sick burn.
I'm almost halfway there.
Whoa. Living on a prayer.
I did think of that. Okay. Actually, what am I doing? There. Let's just check let's check your deal real quick. There is a. I need another one of them tokens. Hold on 1 sec. Where's our? Oh, there it is. There is a fog cloud now obscuring the back part of the cavern.
Can Svart see in fog, or are the rest of them
Those,
extremely confused?
yeah, those are just like, dang it.
Can I request that you don't do fog rolls for the Zvarts that are in there?
They probably just flock to their queen.
I would assume so. Okay, can you tell me which one this one is? Oh. Oh boy, look at all these Svarts. We're almost there. Just a few more. You're gonna stay. You're gonna stay. You're gonna move. Ben.
Oh, yes. Some stuff. So is the one on the left and the one on the bottom are both grown?
Yeah, the ones with the sad faces.
Okay. Well, I might as well go for that. Let's see.
Yeah, dead. Dead.
Alright. Let's keep it going though.
Okay.
Let's get these grinders out of here.
Gotta keep space free for someone to pop out. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're done. Okay, I thought you were saying I'm gonna do a flurry of blows, so I was waiting for that. My bad.
No.
Okay.
I just imagine them all like, excuse me.
Pardon
excuse
me.
Excuse me.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Maeve, it's your turn.
The California King, I promise we won't touch Jeffrey. Oh, no.
Hey, Spencer, do you see all those Zvarts?
Yeah. Can you cast Fireball?
No.
Oh, but it's Vard's black tentacles?
I can
Oh,
cast
Hunger of
that.
Adar. Alright, let me just make... how many are there? I'll make 2 saves. I'll split it into 2 saves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Looks like there's 20.
20? Okay. Yes.
Can we do a quick camera
Sorry, 19.
Yeah. Yeah, do the camera cut, and I'll do 4
right.
saves total, so 5 for
So
each.
there's Declan sitting by a fire, like holding a small glass of, like, I don't know, fantasy bourbon. And he's just kind of like staring forward and not looking at the camera. And he says, been alive a long time. Heard some shit. You know, you fight in a war, you have to torture someone, those kind of things. You hear some strange sounds, the kind of things that stick with you. I've never heard anything like that in my life.
The sound of 19 Smurfs being caressed by terrifying.
Torn asunder by Eldritch
Being ripped to
horror.
shred by eldritch horrors. Dark whispers enter your mind.
So we'll get to that damage shortly here.
Strictly speaking, they don't die until their turn.
Well, that is true. Okay, let me move some more Svarts. We're almost actually done with this round, believe it or not. Can you? I just can't even. This one's like, oh dear. I'm gonna stay over here. The queen is like, how dare you? I can hear you out there.
The queen is like, where? Stay where?
There.
I can't see you because we're in the fog. Meanwhile, icy void of death over there.
Little do they know they're preventing their friends from escaping.
Is this like a no light magical otherwise can okay, so this is like just like murky, swampy darkness. Like it can't even be seen through.
Yeah, I would think you might be able to see through it with like things that allow you to see through magical darkness, but
Yeah.
that's about it.
And you don't have that anymore. So you can't.
I still do.
Oh, you do? This one is going to be brave and go inside, so it's going to end its
I
turn
was
in there.
merely jeez.
So can you start prepping up those 2d6 rolls for me? Or I guess we'll just do, whichever one you want to use. Actually, that one's going to get hit too, so I'll just give... we don't...
Well, there you go.
I can't use that because I'll lose track of which one's which. I'll be so confused.
Okay, let me try again.
If you have some other sort of macro that can identify stuff for me, feel free, but otherwise, okay.
Oh wait, I messed up one of the lines. But those, okay, see that grid there?
Uh-huh.
Use that grid, like ignore that first line of crazy nonsense, but use that grid to make it work.
So starting with 9, 5, 4, 9.
I'll do my best.
And since they're both 2d6 rolls, Spence, whether they start or end their turn there, just like first Svart that pops up, he takes 9 of whatever. Second Svart ends there, he takes 5 of
I
whatever.
got it. Okay.
Alternatively, you could have used the average of 7,
I think I might
which doesn't kill any of them.
do that.
Or
Well,
like, Claire could just roll, and that's the damage of cold. That's the damage of...
okay. Svart did start its turn there. So that one's going to take 6? Is that how I'm looking at this?
So the first one's going to take 9.
Oh, 9. Okay. Cool. Beautiful.
And then what does he do?
Declan, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, he's going to try to get out, but he's trapped by his friends, so he's going to continue to move in. And I think he takes more, right? Because he's stuck in there?
Yeah, then
Yeah,
he'll
he would take-
5.
Right.
Okay, so he's dead. Wonderful.
Yeah, we'll help you track this because it's horrific.
Okay.
Like, just the situation.
This is part of the fun. It's math time. Okay, another one starts... Oh, it is Declan's turn, though. Yeah.
Can I see part of any of the ones that are sticking out of the darkness?
Yeah, I think so. This one, you can see this one's like foot or arm.
Okay. And
There's like an otherworldly tentacle pulling him in. It's like, no!
I'm gonna shoot at him since I'm assuming he can't
Yeah,
see me.
I'll give him like...
Doesn't look like it
I don't know if I should give him cover or just you disadvantage, but I'll give him cover. So just, it's +4 to the AC.
Okay.
You hit still.
So he...
You hit, yeah.
I'll just do that and quake in my boots.
Okay. Beautiful. This is getting juicy. Well, it's that one's turn, so it starts its turn and dies,
Yep, so he
Okay.
takes 4 and
Takes
dies.
4 and dies.
and it gets just ripped to shreds. This one is gonna try to
Take
move.
9.
Is gonna take 9, and then it's gonna try to move through, with difficult terrain because it can't see.
If he ends in there, he's going to take 9 more.
He does end in there, so he's dead. Because he can't move. He can only move 30 feet when dashing, and his friends are blocking the other side, sort of. Okay. This one right
I
here.
think you only deleted him from initiative. He still exists on the map.
Oh, did I not delete him from initiative?
No, you did delete him from initiative. You didn't delete him.
Oh, he's still in the tracker?
I think
Oh.
she's saying he's
No.
still on the map.
His token is still on the map.
I don't believe that's the same one. Because I marked that one with damage.
It's okay.
Oh,
If you end up with any ones that aren't
Yeah.
in
Yeah, we'll
initiative, we
figure
know
it
they're
out.
dead.
Okay. So anyway, can you give me another damage from that chart, please?
3.
Okay. And then let me just.
This reminds me of bingo.
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
It's like bingo, but if all of the squares were dead Svart.
One pops out. Another damage.
Sorry, that would be a 9?
9.
Or,
Okay.
yeah.
I think it ends its turn there, so that one's dead. Laura, it's your turn. Yay! Yay, Laura.
So new plan. See, I'm wondering if I should stab a motherfucker or if I should instead, like, wait until there's 3 out here and stab all 3 of them, but I don't think I can do that.
Yeah, I would say just deal with them as they come out. Protect Maeve.
Right. That's more important than getting a lot of things dead. She's going to slaughter this thing with her cards.
Okay. So you murder it. It's dead. And Svart party continues.
And she says, "What the hell is this?"
Give me another damage. Another Svart damage.
5.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then it's gonna attack badly against Laura. And beautiful. Another one's trapped in there, so I need 2 damages.
9 and then 6.
Dead. Because it had to move through so many other Svarts. This one is trapped on both sides, so it's going to try to get to the enemies as it's commanded. It's also trapped. 2 damages.
7 and 5.
Roger, dead. This one is not going to be trapped. Well, it is actually, but it's going to move like right there. It's small sized. I need another damage for that one though.
Alright, we'll just start with Laura's. 9.
9. Okay. And almost done with that round of Svarts. Well, no, not. This one is trapped. It has nowhere to go, so I need 2 damages.
8 and 6.
Dead. Trapped. 2 damages.
4 and 6.
Oh, wait. Okay. Two damages.
6 and 9.
Okay. Hit, nice.
That's the sex number.
Okay, 2 damages. That one's probably gonna die.
3 and then 3.
Nope. It's just lost and sad. Ben, it's your
That
turn.
one got lucky.
You got some more stuff flying
And
around.
by lucky, you mean he has to start his turn there.
But of course.
Watch
he
out
gets
for
to
that
experience
darkness,
it for
Ben.
2 rounds.
Watch out for the murder cloud.
I think that one spot is probably safe from the murder cloud. I don't think it goes around.
Oh yeah, it doesn't go around corners. Okay.
Is something on the ground?
It's just an inky blackness with terrifying whispers and milky tentacles that touch you badly.
Nobody's prone, but like you could smack this one over here. You've got clear view of him.
Yeah.
And he's injured, so he's probably gonna
Dead.
die.
I'm gonna fly over here, then attack the one down here.
Yeah. Perfect. Nope. Dead. All right.
Good spot.
Shoot. This Svart's taking 2 damages.
Alright, 5, 8.
Okay, dead. Just getting right through this murder cloud. This one has to move through a bunch of buddies and is pinned in there. 2 damages.
17 total.
Oh, gee, wow. Maeve, it's your turn.
Maeve can see through this, right?
Yep.
Okay. So you just like poke right underneath where Ben is standing,
Yeah,
and
so that one takes the 21 and then his friend takes 9.
okay. That's good. Okay.
Now
No.
here's a question. Do the ones on the other side feel reassured or concerned that there's less screaming?
I'm pretty sure they feel concerned. They're not going in there though. They're trembling in fear. The one you hear like the sound of soft urination. Let's see.
There's this metal song by this group called Rage. They're terrible. It's called The War of Worlds, and the chorus goes, "There's a war of worlds, and we're all concerned right now." Like, what a bad word to use in that situation. Like, we're concerned.
That's a bad
It really kinda
word for
undermines
a,
the impact.
a
That's
metal song.
fantastic.
Okay. I need 2 damages. I think it.
Finishing up the last block, 7 and 6.
That's actually. I don't even know why I asked because that one was already damaged. 1 damage.
10.
Oh, never mind. It tries to climb through its friends, like its friends are pulling it out, and it just dies. It gets like ripped in half by the cloud.
Oh God, that
Blood
is probably
splatters on their
the first
faces.
gruesome visage they've had as to what is actually happening in there.
And then that's it. We're back to Declan because the other ones are just standing there, like waiting for something to happen.
The others are like, well, fuck that.
I will say they're probably all taking the dodge action, but it may not matter for what may happen later.
All right, I'm gonna move forward and I'm gonna say to Maeve, like, I don't know what you did, but can you see through this? Can you see her?
I don't see the big one, but I see a lot of urinating swords.
In a group.
Yes.
Laura, when this, whatever this is, disappears, we'd kill her. Got it?
Got it.
All right. And I'll use my action and bonus action to switch to my 2 daggers instead
Okay,
of the bow.
great. That's pretty cool. I need 2 damages.
4 and 3.
Okay. And then I guess it's Laura's turn. I don't know what Laura's gonna do. Do you have any actions to prep?
So there's something about Weed Killer that is not certain. So, like, it's a spell scroll. Laura has to roll to cast it.
Mhm.
I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
does she have to roll now or later?
When you actually cast it.
Is it DC 10 plus the level of the spell?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll be a DC 13 Arcana check, I think.
It should just be
Straight.
it should be D20 plus her
Modifier or spellcaster modifier.
proficiency and modifier.
Oh, proficiency and modifier. Okay.
For whatever her spellcasting ability is, which is probably insane.
I don't think I can
Intelligence.
cast this with any certainty. It's so just looking at numbers here, it's a 30% chance of failure, which
Okay.
is
Does-
kind of huge.
Does Laura feel confident that she could cast it?
No, Laura does not feel confident.
Then I would just say you do whatever you think Laura would do.
Too bad you don't have a bard
Laura
here.
is going to prep the wand of limited possibility.
Oh god, this thing again! Declan says as he sees you pull it from your...
That isn't on the bard spell list either.
No, I mean, but he could, give her inspiration.
Fireball, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Bardic inspiration would actually help a lot.
Anyway, you can kind of, you don't hear any noises coming from the mist, but not that you really know. Shoot. It runs this way and trips and falls. I need a damage.
6.
Okay. I always hit the
I'll
wrong.
handle that one.
And then, okay. And then, where are we at with these farts? Those are all upstairs. This one's kind of going through the same motions. It's like tripping, taking damage. I need one damage roll.
4.
Okay. This just pile of carnage that's taking place. It makes my spellcasting heart feel good. I think Ben might take care of that because it's Ben's turn.
Oh yeah.
Hey, there's 2 nerds who are on the ground.
Dead.
Oh yeah.
The hate stick is like, fuck, they're fairy enough for me.
Right.
And I smell a witch in here, though. There's a witch somewhere.
Would you like a damage roll?
I would like a damage roll.
10.
Okay. Let me even see if I can get out of here with the difficult terrain sort of feature here. I can't get to the tripwires, so I couldn't. So it's stuck, and I need another one, and I think it's dead because it has to be.
4.
Yeah. Okay. Maeve, it's your turn. It is your turn, Maeve. I just moved the tracker
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask people if they want me to let the darkness go. There's only 1 left in there.
Yes.
She's mostly asking Declan.
Okay. I think he'll just kind of say like, let it die. We drop it when we're ready. Everybody, get ready. Laura,
Okay.
I believe
that
in you.
case,
You can do this.
In that case, I guess I'm just going to hold an action to, if anything comes in range, I'm gonna stab it.
And can I, just as a note? Well, I guess I could do it on my turn. Never mind.
Okay, so I've got a bunch of Svarts doing nothing then.
Yeah, sounds like we're at a standstill.
And let me just see where my homeboy that's sitting in the middle of the pool is in the tracker here.
18.
Is he number 18? Okay. Let me move up there. Declan, it's your turn then. Do you have anything you want to prepare?
I would like to give Laura my inspiration.
Oh.
I'll give her my inspiration that I got from the Mimi chat,
Okay, there you go.
and she can now cast Weed Killer. I'm gonna just kind of warn everybody. you know, when the darkness falls, we go. Get
Okay.
ready to move.
Okay. So I'm assuming Maeve kind of had it prepared to drop the darkness when this thing dies. So it's turn. It
There's
takes.
your damage roll.
It's dead. And
I dropped the darkness.
then I assume this is just like right here.
For the weed killer.
Yeah.
All right. Laura's going to drop the wand and grab the scroll as she starts chanting. I'm gonna use my inspiration for this. What's
Okay.
the is it my attack roll?
No, it's your spell attack roll. It sounds like
So you should just have to make an intelligence roll.
intelligence plus.
With
Is it plus
advantage.
proficiency? I guess I don't know.
I think so, yeah.
I'm just
I
gonna do
don't
my
know how
roll
spell scrolls
for
work, but
the
I think if you just roll 2d20, most likely.
fuck.
Well, what do you
It's,
add to that? Do you get to
um,
add? Because
There's no added numbers.
Oh, you added
So
So
the.
that's
Okay.
so.
All right. Well, that's just how the cookie crumbles. You know.
Right.
We,
Gotta leave it up to the dice.
Does the scroll fizzle?
It does. It melts in your hand, and that's just part of the game. It's part of the drama here. Everybody kind of looks at you, and they still care about you. They don't think that you did a bad job, and maybe a couple of.
Fucking Barber and his shitty scroll in the basement full
He
of
should-
parts.
He should ask for a refund. Would you trust wizards?
So
Laura drops her knees.
I think that the fog cloud is still going to be up right now. And there's a dodge action happening in the cloud, just FYI. Okay. Ben, it's your turn. Things did not go as planned.
Ask, are we staying behind the line or are we going in now?
Yeah, I think the idea is at this point we're gonna take the fight to them. The idea was we're gonna go in there and we're gonna fuck them up.
Yeah.
This is like post archer volley, cavalry goes in.
Right up in it.
Okay, so are you going to attack the one you're standing on top of?
Floating on top of standing, yeah.
Okay. Give me some rolls. Okay. Dead. You got one more.
Slap it on the side.
Okay. All right. Beautiful. Maeve.
Okay. Wow. That is a target-rich environment.
Certainly one way of putting it.
Shoot.
It's probably not a great idea for Maeve to just totally run in there going ham. So she's gonna take a couple shots with her hand crossbow.
Okay.
Something Spencer's good with it.
Sorry, my cat was sad, so I turned on a light for her because she was kind of out in the dark. So. Okay. That is. Which one are you shooting? The one that Ben was just engaging?
Oh wait, which one was Ben engaging?
If you saw it, I don't know if you could have seen it around the corner. Let's just say you attack another one because that will murder it with the two.
Okay, I'll murder the one to the left of Ben.
Yep. I don't know why I guessed that one, but I did. And then this one is going to run forward and attack Maeve. And okay. Runs around the rock. And does that hit you?
No.
Oh, right, you're wearing like good armor now.
Not yet. My good armor isn't ready yet,
Oh, right. Okay.
because they said it would take a week.
This
So I'm
one
still just
can't
wearing
get
my
around
chain
this
shirt.
rock that's in the way. So it's gonna throw a sling at you. 4 damage. That's not good because they're concentrating fire, it looks like.
They're concentrating on me.
Yep. A sling. Oh wait, I think Ben gets an attack of opportunity because I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, if there was one down to his lower right, you would get
That one's definitely getting attack of opportunity, apparently. Hang on.
Okay. Well, not that one, but this one. Okay. Gotta pay attention. Sling. 3 damage. Uh-oh. One is going to attack Ben. Miss. Another attack to Ben. Crit, 6. Oh, we're just getting into, 300 Spartans territory here.
Yep.
They're gonna
take the fight to them.
8 damage to Ben. I will. I'm gonna surround you.
They've got us surrounded, those poor bastards.
Whoa, 8 damage again. Oh, man. Okay. And Declan.
All right, I'm going to move up. I'm going to attack the one to the north of Maeve first. The Switchblade.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't kill it outright, but if you want to use your sneak attack, you can.
Yeah, for sure. So I can't roll less than 3 on that.
Yep,
so I'm
it is
assuming
dead.
he's probably dead.
Yep.
All right. I'll move forward, and I will take a swing with the fragile boy
At the
to the one to her east.
okay, got it. Being a nice friend. And then
Can
Laura.
This rock, how tall is this rock?
It's probably about 3 feet tall.
Can I jump up on that rock
Yeah,
and then jump to here?
yeah. Oh wow, you're just gonna go for it.
I've got the 2 daggers out. I'm essentially like a whirling dervish at this point, like
Yeah.
just cloak and stabs and stuff like that.
All right. Well, it's the bad time now. Laura. Well, not the bad time. Laura gets to go first before the bad time happens.
Wow.
I meant Laura. No, I didn't mean you're the bad time.
Wow.
You've probably figured out by now they have 12 hit points, but
Oh, I thought it was 11.
they had 11 that
Laura
one time when you critted,
stands
and
up.
I was just like, that's good enough.
Laura stands up and she runs in, and she is going to do some massacre.
Okay.
1, 2,
I'm
3.
assuming. So there's one that you can see that's stabbed. So
1, and that one.
okay.
Yeah, finish off the one that I stabbed.
Well, no, because otherwise you could kill 2. So we're just gonna do that.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're just gonna be. She's intelligent. She's a good fighter. She kills 2. Because now
She's going to use an action surge, and she is going to use that action surge to prepare an action to witch bolts if that opens up.
Okay, well it does. Can you? Do you have that range? Do you know?
I believe I Oh yes, it's I believe it's 120.
Okay.
So Spencer,
it's
I
30.
don't
Fuck.
disagree with the fog disappearing, but I would like a narrative explanation as to why she does.
She is. That is a good question. So we cut to her in the fog. She's like, "What is taking them so long? They should be dead by now." And she sends out, I guess. So what you can't see is that she did have two Smurfs next to her. They have taken some time to report to her the situation. You cannot see them for some reason, so this is more of a narrative thing. You saw them like disappear.
Okay.
And they came back into the fog, kind of lost, like reaching around and like grabbed her kneecaps and were like, Queen, most of them are dead. And she is like, oh no. I'll have to make some more after I destroy them. And she drops the fog cloud. Does that make sense-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have no problem with the action. I just want an explanation as to why she happens to know to drop the fog cloud. That's sufficient.
All right.
So Laura can't Witch Bolt, but she can use Chromatic Orb.
Oh, okay.
So that's what she prepares to do, because just as the numbers are dropping so quickly, it's the most risk that if they come out right now, rather than if they come out later, then it's fine that I waste my turn.
The fog cloud drops, and she is holding a packaged box, a large packaged box in one hand.
Mother trucker.
And she opens the box, and there is a little girl, like a head pops out, and she grabs the hair of the little girl and starts combing it with this massive comb that she has. And the hair starts to strangle the little girl. And she looks over at all of you and starts to walk forward. And if you want to set off your spell, you can.
Oh,
But you did, but you're.
I rolled really low on my Witch Bolt.
You did. I just noticed that as I said that. So
Fuck.
I think that's your witch bolt right there, or your chromatic orb.
My
yeah.
my
It
chromatic
kind of
orb.
misses
Oh,
her.
yeah, that's what I meant to do.
She
It's a
walks
Witch Bolt.
a little closer, and she's just stroking this girl's hair with the comb that is now trying to suffocate the little girl. And she actually, you know what she does after she sets that up? She sets the box back here, and the girl is being strangled by the hair now, and she just leaves her there as she comes over. We have a Svart that's going to come up and is going to fire a at disadvantage. And it still hits for 3.
Manage doesn't hit.
Oh, you have a 19?
19,
Okay.
I think.
Boy, you are a tough cookie. Okay. Hold on.
A paltry 18 does not hinder the Dougal.
Okay, another one at disadvantage. I think that's my disadvantage range. I didn't even put it on the sheet. Ben, what kind of stuff can you use your frickin' key points on?
Everything. I'm gonna attack to my side. And then when that one's dead to the left.
First one kills the
And then when the
one,
left one is dead, to the bottom right.
and then dead, and then the last one takes 7. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Can I see which one he hit with his last shot?
Yeah, right here. Okay. Maeve, it's your turn.
Maeve is going to look at her wounds, chant some dark words, and attempt to basically just rip the heart out of this Svart.
Oh, wow. Oh, gee. That'll do. And that one was gonna go next, so there's that. Finish it. Anything else?
It does that like super over the top early 90s like Mortal Kombat sound.
Exactly. Whoa!
Yeah, I think that's all I can do. I don't believe I have a relevant bonus action at the moment.
Okay. So next, a very evil-looking Smurf pops out. It's taking cover behind a rock, and is going to fuse a Scorching Ray against Ben. All right, Scorching Ray. How many rays do I get? 3?
3, I think, with the standard cast.
By default, it is 3.
It does get advantage because it was behind. It was just came out of invisibility, but you're 19. Yeah. So. Okay. Fine. I guess. I thought that would work with my invisible lasers, but you foiled me again, Floop Dougal. Svart is going to attack.
The lasers cannot harm the Floop Dougal.
It's going to attack with a short sword.
That'll hit.
Okay. Take that. 1,000 tiny cuts. Must protect the queen. And then a sling. Floop Dougal, you take 4. Another invisible being pops out. Hold on one moment. I just need to... I've got a 60-foot range with... Good. Okay. Scorching Ray, Scorching Ray. I got you once, got you twice. 9 more. Oh gosh, and now it's all the Svarts surrounding you. Okay, here we go. You're flying, right? I can't
within distance.
I can't shove a flying creature, is what I'm thinking, but that's
Right.
fine. Right on down the road. They don't have pack tactics. That would just be a slaughter here.
Yeah, they would be absurd with that.
Ugh. Can't hit the Floop Dougal. No. I'm glad you didn't get those bracers of defense in the dungeon you were in before. Okay. Svart next to Declan's going to attack, and then we're back to Declan.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, your turn.
Mark my HPs. I'm assuming you two can handle these paltry, awful things. So I'm just going to use my action to disengage, my bonus action, I should say, to disengage, to slip past the 2 I was next to. I'm going to run up here, and I'm going to attack the one that Ben had injured.
Okay.
If that doesn't kill it, add a bajillion sneak attack damage.
That does kill it, I believe. Let me just... Oh yeah, that does kill it.
And then I'm going to move the rest of my movement to right there.
Okay. And then you got your...
And I'm going to point at the queen. Can I see where my arrow is sticking out of her?
Yeah, it's right in her... Well, yeah, it's right in her tummy time. In her, tummy area.
I'm gonna point at it and be like, I hope you enjoyed my gift, you hideous bitch, and try to get her to look at me.
She does. She glares at you, and you see her eyes glow, and for a moment, her face turns into this like horrific visage. It's like oozing mud and sticks sticking out of it, and then it goes back to pretty Smurf lady.
Cool.
Laura? Oh, do you have your second attack, or did you use your bonus action for something else?
He used his bonus action to disengage.
Oh.
Yeah, bonus action was to disengage from the initial
Right.
conflict.
Okay, got
and
it.
then I moved.
Laura?
Okay, so Laura is gonna do. Laura wants to kill a woman who hurt the girl. But presumably she also can't get over here. Yeah.
Well, the girl's also
Laura's
being
actually
strangled to death, lest you forget.
Laura's gonna make a sprint here.
She has like almost 2 minutes before the average person would die.
That is true. But it is there is a special effect for hair attacks that she does seem distressed by it, I will say.
True. Well, anyone would be distressed if their hair started attacking them.
Ooh, fireworks over at the baseball stadium nearby.
So
And Laura, you could probably attack something on the way by.
no, she used a dash.
You did take some attacks of opportunity, right? You took 3,
Yes,
4?
all those 5 attacks of opportunity.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Mess, hit.
7.
And that would be Lady Smurf.
Oh,
Wait,
Lady,
which one is
Lady Smurf you ran past? Let me get you one of them. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because that would be
So
the
It
last
was
one.
3
Doesn't
normal
take any
smarts,
hits.
one meth smart, and the big lady.
It's the ones that I marked with blue.
Oh wait, just the first one. Just the first one. Ignore the second one.
Color.
You get bit for 13.
Okay.
It is her turn. You are pulling the girl out of the box, but it's not quite over yet. She looks at you, and she kind of shrugs, and she wants to go over to Declan because Declan was taunting her. And there is a lot of pain coming Declan's way.
It's fine. My tank just ran off in the other direction.
Oops, ignore that. Oh, wait. Yeah. Oh, God. Okay, so...
She gets 4 attacks?
No, she gets 3. She should have... The claw I did up there was on accident towards Laura, so it's the last 3. Bite, claw, claw.
Okay. Only the first one will hit, and I'll use my reaction to have the damage.
Okay, so you kind of dodge out of the way last minute as you see her fingernails grow into these terrifying twigs. And she smiles at you, and you can see her teeth are made of this iron material.
If I didn't use my reaction to uncanny dodge, I would ask if I could spit.
The rest are going to... The Zvarts are going to go over to Laura and try to stop her. Come on. There it is. Oh, whoopsie. Let me just... Was that the others? Yeah, it was. Okay. Both of the... So one hits.
Right.
And Ben, it's your turn.
I'll attack the top left thing.
Okay. Okay. Wow, that's overkill. Okay.
We'll start handing it out. Just handing out stuff.
Okay.
So
I like to imagine like the last 3 peanut butter pip slaps are like a Three Stooges, like
Yep.
across 3 faces back.
I mean, that last one should have just died of embarrassment, but it didn't. Maeve, it's your turn.
So I walk up, I just place my hand on it, and you just see it age rapidly.
Oh
as,
no!
like, it just gets drained.
Not again! Oh no! It turns into like a tiny little voodoo doll version of itself, like a shrunken head.
With like a
Like it's like a sponge that was squeezed, or like a shrinky dink in reverse.
Wounds knitting together. The small cut on her cheek from where she was hit by a rock just knits together.
And that's it for you, right?
I'm gonna bonus action curse the big Smurf.
Okay. The caster over here is going to cast. Caster's going to cast. How many do I have? Ugh. Bummer. Okay. Eldridge Blast. The Zvart next to Maeve is going to do something that I haven't done and could have done to make your lives a lot worse. It's going to attack with the short sword, and then it's going to bonus action disengage. Because they could
So
do that.
attacking me with the short sword?
Yes.
Alright, that motherfucker's getting drained next.
I was gonna say, the resident vampire has chosen our next target.
And then this one right here is going to attack Declan and do the same. I'm pulling out the vicious tactics now that I can.
Alright.
The other warlock is going to attempt to attack. Let's see. Yeah. Oh.
I mean, if he's hitting me, he's hitting Mama.
I got this. Burning hands, and his friend is getting toasty.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot this is a fucking warlock. Never mind. Stupid warlocks with their
Oh, out of
stupid
spell slots.
They get 2 of the highest level possible.
Yep.
That depends on what level warlock they are.
Well, that one only used 1 Eldritch Blast.
They already used
so
their invisibility, and then they used Scorching Rays. So,
Alright.
okay. So that's a miss on Laura. Getting through these. Svart is going to attack the bird. Try to take out that sucker. Did you just get killed by... And then disengage as a bonus action. Declan, it's your turn. You're facing down the massive Smurf.
Yeah, how's Ben looking?
Ben just is almost dead. If Ben hasn't subtracted the 4 yet, Ben has very little hit points.
Oh, that was
like on.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was... Okay, so you're still up.
Ben is still
Yeah.
up.
I'm still here.
Ben's still here. I'm gonna yell at Ben to drink a potion. Do you have a potion, Ben?
Yeah, I'm good.
Just drain the life of your enemies to fill your wounds. It works for me.
As long as Ben has a potion. Gonna move up to here,
Okay.
and I'm going to. I guess I'll give her the old razzmatazz.
All right, you just start stabbing like crazy. There's this scene in a really my favorite movie of all time, Dead Alive, where this like the bad guy has to fight zombies with the good guys and like has two cleavers, and you're just like ah. But she is a tank. Your first attack hits.
Wait, I forget. Is Dead Alive the one with the lawnmower scene?
It is. I'm gonna get a bloody lawnmower tattoo.
Yes, the fucking lawnmower.
So just roll that switchblade.
I'm gonna yell at Laura like, "Get back here! We need you!"
Roll that beautiful switchblade damage.
Oh yeah, I did. It's
Oh,
it's the 8.
okay.
It showed up under Fragile Boy, but
I get it now. I was being a dummy. Laura, it's your turn. You have the girl. You can help her. There are...
So presumably trying to use an attack as a way to cut hair.
That's a
doesn't
free...
make any sense.
That is an attack. It's not a free action, but it is like an action to like cut her hair off or whatever you're doing.
I can't let the kid be dead, and also you guys can usually handle things.
it's been 6 seconds. He yells as he watches you struggle with the child.
Oh, actually, so she had an action. The kid would take some damage, and she's a commoner. So...
Does she get like a save?
No, the hair just attacks her. Oh, it does actually get an attack roll. And it does hit. So it does 3 damage, which to a commoner is half of her hit points, if not more. So...
Laura is going to use one of her cards to cut the hair and save the kid.
Okay.
Although presumably she cannot hide in any way, because that doesn't make any sense.
You shave her hair as low as you possibly can with your sharp instrument, and the hair is like now just trying to blind her and like tickle her ears and stuff like that, but it can't seem to choke her out or punch her anymore. So you've done that much. Anything else you'd like to do?
Laura's gonna use her... No, she's not.
3-second
Not yet.
winding or...
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, you have a bonus action. Might as well use it.
The Smurfette is going
Never
to
mind.
continue to attack Declan, because Declan did do enough to take away some common sense. Let's see. Declan, what's your, how long is your hair?
It was long, but during the jungle scene, part of the roleplay that I have that I haven't posted in the chat was he kind of cut it to match his. I'll go into it later, but you can imagine it doesn't. It used to be long, like close to his waist, but
Okay.
now it's kind of tied up in the back,
So
and
is it-
does not go past the middle of his head.
Not past the middle. Okay.
Right, like about halfway down his head.
Okay. She will attack you with the comb. So bite. Claw.
Ooh.
And then this claw is the comb. Oh wow.
Well,
So she tries to like do like a headshot with this comb to like rake a bunch of your hair with it, and you're just ducking underneath it, and she's just like getting turned in circles as she's like spinning trying to attack you and getting dizzy.
Yeah, I think she does like a big wide swing, which is what prompts the original attack. Like I cut her along the side, and then every time she misses, I kind of stay behind her and just like left, right, left, just like punch her in the kidneys as she tries to and just like work in the lower back.
The Zvarts surrounding Laura are going to attack, and then they're going to goblin-style disengage. Oh, they have the
wait,
bonus action
she only got
disengage.
one attack.
Oh, who
She
did?
only took one attack. Laura only took one.
Laura only
From
took one?
the Sparks.
I know, I'm doing the other
Laura
one
was-
now.
Oh, okay. You're doing them one at a time.
Yeah.
I was worried.
I was just
Because, like,
thinking my actions out carefully. Okay, Ben, it's your turn. We won't get fooled again. No, no.
The big Smurf.
What are you doing? Oh, I thought you were going to that manhole cover. I was like, oh, interesting
I'm
idea.
going next to it, and I'm shooting the big Smurf.
Okay. Those both hit. Do they both get the extra damage or just the first one?
Only the first one.
Okay.
25.
25. Okay. Hold on. All right. Big Smurf is still looking great. She's looking fabulous right now. Actually, she's not. She's starting to deteriorate a little bit, but not from wounds. Like, she's starting to, like, bleed mud, and you see, like, twigs starting to come out of her. Maeve, it's your turn.
Hello.
Okay, there you go. Oh, gee. That's a dead boy.
Goodbye.
The Warlock Smurf is looking terrified. It is going to move over to Declan and is going to use Poison Spray. So make a con save.
Sorry, I gotta reopen my sheet here. I was checking something. Constitution saving throw is a natural one.
And so you take 11, and then it's going to bonus action disengage.
Can I have that damage?
If that's how that works, I don't know. It's poison, a cloud of poison.
I'll find it before I remove it.
But yeah, and then the other one here is gonna move up to Laura and attack, and it has to stay at that point. Protect the queen.
Yeah, I don't know if that qualifies as quote unquote an attack. How that works.
And this one isn't quite as far away because I forgot that it had to disengage.
It's a well, spells do spell attacks, but that one's a save.
Yeah, so
So it's not an attack.
so seeing how effective that was, it's gonna happen. It's gonna do one more again. The other one is gonna attack you with a poison spray.
And that's another con save.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I didn't make it.
this is getting scary. I like it. I like the drama. Let's see here. Oh, Declan. All right, it's your turn, Declan. Oh, this one's going to disengage a little bit.
With his bonus action?
With his
or do I
bonus
get
action,
that?
yeah. Because I think he was like right here. Came here to attack you. Oh, he had 5 feet of movement, so he's right there.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action
Okay.
to disengage. And I'll move my 35 feet.
Okay.
I'll drop the daggers. Pull out the bow.
Okay.
We'll take a shot at this Vart next to Laura.
Nice. Although that's not going to kill it without your... Yep, that'll do.
Wow.
So you're like defending against the one in front of you, and it just like an arrow goes through its head.
I think I come up and I get a bunch of poison spit in my eyes. So I'm kind of like mostly blinded, and I kind of duck down below and do the classic cartoon crawl between her legs thing. And well, she does a big overhand swing and misses, and I kind of crawl out the other side and get to where I am and shoot the one that Laura's engaged with. I'm like, Laura, for Christ's sake, the big one!
It's Laura's turn.
Okay. So Laura's going to stand as much like in defense of the girl as possible, and she is going to. You better not be a really low roll, Laura. She's going to cast Witch Bolt. Actually, that will not be beneficial right now. She's about to get swarmed. She's going to cast Chromatic Orb on the big Lady Smurf.
Okay.
Lightning damage? Fuck.
Okay.
This is where I was talking about stealth that I can't get.
So it passes right over her head, and she like laughs at you. She is going to look at her troops and say, "I'll take care of this one. Go kill the others that are nearly dead." And she moves over to you.
Oh god.
And she is going to attack you. How long is your hair, Laura?
Laura's hair is rather long.
Okay. Bite.
That's a mess.
This is with her hand. This is with the comb.
So, the hand hits, comb misses.
Okay.
Laura's getting low.
Okay. It is Svart's turn. It is gonna actually, you know what? It is gonna engage with Maeve.
It's like they want to die.
Just imagine, have you ever seen that that clip of the guy at the crazy overly religious church who's beating people with his coat, and it's that oh, beat the devil out of you, and they're all kind of playing around, they run up to him and they fall over like nothing happened.
Who's that one at?
That was a Declan, and it's a disadvantage, so it doesn't hit you because it's too far. It has to get closer.
Anyway, Maeve's doing that, but turning corpses into ash.
Ben, it's
Not
your
anymore. I lost concentration. My dark powers are gone.
Ben, it's your turn.
Big Smurf Stormer.
Okay, that first one does miss. The second one hits, but you get your bonus damage because that was your first attack with it. So 15. Okay, Big Smurf is getting damage on her. This is very good. It needs to happen. But the mobs are also a concern. Maeve, it's your turn.
Okay, so
I know, it's scary, right? I love scary.
no, it's not scary. It's just annoying that I can't kill them all immediately. Well, first things first, gotta chop what's in front of you first.
That is so much chopping.
Yeah, it's a dead Svart. Good job.
That's my turn.
Okay, it is the Warlock's turn. Someone's getting a poison spray.
Oh god, 2 people are getting a poison spray.
No. Oh, am I hitting the Svart too?
They choose 2 targets? Or, no, that's Acid Bubble.
I think.
Oh, I don't know. I just assumed if you're shooting a cone at Maeve, it's definitely going to hit that throw too.
Getting it.
Oh, fine. I won't. All right. Let me.
Is that not how it works? I mean, I didn't read the spell.
It is how it works.
That is how cones work. Yes.
It's not a cone though. It's a 10-foot. It's got a 10-foot range, so it didn't have to move adjacent to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, before when you were marking out a cone before, I just assumed.
That was for Burning Hands, which I couldn't cast because
I
remember I was like, I'm gonna cast Burning Hands, and I'm like,
I know what I'm talking about.
oh, I
because
can't because of stuff.
It is just targeting one creature. Huh.
Yeah. But I did move adjacent to you and I didn't have to, which is actually beneficial for you. So it is, I did goof up there. So go ahead and make your con save. Okay. That fizzled, and then it's my other Warlock's turn. 25. Okay. It's going to cast Poison Spray at you. because I'm a lot better at making you fail rolls than I am at. Oh, I say that. All right.
I'm normally the only one who consistently fails. Saving.
And then there. Attack. Bonus action disengage. Declan.
The two that are surrounding Maeve, do either of them look injured?
Let me see here.
They both look like they've got less than a minute to live.
None of them look injured.
Can I duck behind this rock and try to hide?
Yeah. I mean, especially since you're a wood elf.
So it's only 12.
Okay,
I'll take a
let's
shot
see.
at
That's
roll.
fine. That's good. Yeah.
Okay, if that's good, then I'll roll super advantage just to see. Ah, so close.
Well, that's good, actually, because they have mage armor on, so you needed that.
Awesome. Then I'll do that and that.
Okay. That it's still up, actually, so I'm glad that you're now testing the waters with these two, because now you know how
I'm gonna
brutal this is going
duck
to get.
behind the corner to get out of line of sight,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Laura?
Laura reaches up to her hair, holding her card in hand, and she cuts off most of her hair.
Oh, wow. Oh, she like growls at you. She's like, you think that I need to enchant your hair to kill you? She starts sounding
Is
a
that
lot
like
more.
an action or a?
That is her bonus action.
I'll let that be a
oh
free.
wait, no, she can't use a bonus action.
I'll let
for
that be a free
Oh,
action to
I
cut
don't
your
know.
hair, because that was pretty cool.
It's mostly
And
flavor.
she is going to. Oh, actually, it does have a mechanical effect. She is going to slice. She's going to stab the Mama Smurf. I don't know what her name is. With family that blade that shoots lightning. The family heirloom blade.
Okay.
Is she able to do a second attack? I'm not sure.
No. Oh wait, yeah, you get your two attacks as part of your attack action. So your two primary attacks. So that's good
that's-
because the first one
entry
hit.
and
Or
the other one exit.
The first one misses, but so technically it enters, but she has like, super fortitude with her natural armor, but then you kind of like turn it inside of her essentially and then pull it out. So okay. She starts to oopsie, I did the other way around. Hold on. There, just didn't want to mess up my HP there because this is getting dicey as it is. She's going to ignore her comb, and she's just going to attack you. She is starting to look like she's starting to melt a little bit, and these Varts seem really
That misses.
concerned.
Fortunately.
Okay. How you doing? You down?
That is. Is
that enough to put you down?
Was she at 18 or was she at? Okay, yes. Okay.
I
It was
wasn't
at
tracking
10.
your number,
She
but
was-
you did get 8 from the second one, so don't forget.
Yeah, she was at 10. I was checking the numbers, so that means she goes down to 5.
Oh, so you're still up?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try to attack you again.
Laura's going to use her reaction to spit in her mouth.
She screams, and she
Causing
starts.
the attack to miss.
She starts pulling out one of her teeth.
Oh.
And it is Svart's turn. It is going to attack Maeve. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Ben, it's your turn.
I'm still gonna shoot the big one.
Okay. Do it. Those hit.
The big one.
Okay, I'm getting there. We're getting there. So close. Once she's gone, it's not as easy for you to get taken down. Maeve, it's your turn.
Are any of the Zvarts around me injured?
The warlock
warlock
to your
definitely
right
is.
is.
It should be. This guy should be hurt pretty bad too, because I hit him with an attack and sneak attack, right?
Did you?
My last turn. Was
I thought
hitting,
this one was hitting with sneak attack.
Oh well, I wouldn't get sneak attack on him because there's not.
Oh, well, then it is the other
person
one. Okay,
within
then
5
this
feet,
one.
so
Then this one isn't.
That was the one I was aiming
Okay,
at.
then let me just fix that. Okay. Anyway,
In that case, I drop my my glaive, and I take my hand crossbow.
okay.
And I kneecap him.
Okay. Give me
I
that.
have to remember to actually hit the button.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. No.
Doesn't work. I'm gonna do it again.
I've got a question.
Yes.
So the girl,
Yes.
um,
She's hiding in like behind the rock now.
okay.
Why?
Just gonna remember that.
Do you need her to like start pouring potions on you?
No.
Okay. Oh geez, Maeve. Oh Maeve. It's so one is going to
I'm obviously just going dance for me, puppet, dance, and shooting the floor.
poison spray. Oh, that's not really great anyway. The other one's gonna poison spray you as well, and then it's gonna bonus action disengage.
And they're both gonna fucking miss.
Nicely done.
A little bit more. This one is going to move in and attack Laura. And then
That is
disengage.
nuts.
Okay. And then Declan.
How's she looking?
She's looking rough.
All right. Can she see me since I started my turn here?
No.
Can
She's
I
too
move
busy
out
with
and
Laura.
shoot her with hidden stuff.
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right, it's a crit.
Oh, jeez. Roll all those.
She takes 15 and 27.
So the total is. I'm asking for a friend. Good.
50.
Because I didn't want to make this easy on you. She has 89 hit points down right now. Her total is 120. So you killed her on the original
So she's
HP I
taking,
gave
like,
her.
Either
44,
either
looks
way,
like?
she's dead.
Yeah. So
It's 15, 14 is 29, plus 3 is 32, 42.
yeah, what I was saying is I was about to drop her HP because I was getting worried, but I didn't have to because that was a ridiculous shot. So congrats for not making me change the encounter difficulty. Tell me what happens here.
I think I come up from behind the corner and I make the same noise I made before at the start of the fight. Like, hey, you ugly bitch!
She's like, stop that! And as you do, she like yells so loud that she
when she yells stop that, there's not even a sound. There's just a trail of blood from the back of her neck.
yeah.
When
And
she yelled, it's just an arrow that's like.
let me show you what happens here. Because she transforms.
Hopefully into a dead spot.
Yeah.
Hopefully into something that doesn't also have an HP bar.
Into a grotesque creature.
Oh, it's one of those things.
And
Am I
Abyss
blind?
hag, I
You
think they're
said
called.
grocery store.
and she falls down. The Smurfs look horrified, like they've been living a lie. They say, "No, she's one of us. She's the only lady. She's the only lady's Zwart." They say in Abyssal that none of you can understand. Except maybe, I don't know who else can understand that, but the bard's not here, so we'll never know. They don't know what to do. Laura, it's your turn.
Is it clear that they're torn and potentially won't attack us?
They do seem torn, but they don't
Laura's going to throw cards into their faces.
Okay.
That's going to be this one.
Okay.
Oh, that's probably going to be missed.
That one's got mage armor on, so they all miss. They get free mage armor because that's their invocation. So.
She's going to get closer to the kid so that she can, like, nobody can move around her and stuff.
That's good. Okay. Svart on Maeve. Action. Bonus action, disengage. Heading towards the friends. Ben.
Shoot at the crackhead.
The crack. Okay.
Right there. I missed.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is gonna get. You don't even need a boss anymore for me to tear you up. Maeve, it's your turn.
Gonna pick up my glaive and fucking bisect him.
Okay.
Bottom to top.
So just the 18, right?
Yeah.
So
just the
they
18.
they've both taken 18 damage, both the warlocks. Each one has taken 18.
How they look?
Oh wait, does he survive?
He does survive. That's why this fight is so hard.
Oh.
Spaghetti-O.
Oh god.
Do these guys have bonus action disengage too?
They do. All Zvarts
Yes.
do.
Okay.
This one is gonna throw unwraps its sling from its arm and is
Oh
gonna.
wait, the big one died, so I need to calculate how much HP I get back.
Laura is going to try to catch that. What's the, oh gosh, I need to roll
Do you
for
have
this.
the missile snaring gloves or whatever?
Mhm.
Oh.
She does.
She catches the sling. So she catches the bullet, not the sling. She's not throwing the entire thing.
Too bad you don't have key points to throw it back. Yeah, you just catch it out of the air like it's a catcher's mitt. Declan, it's your turn.
All right, I'm going to move. Nobody seems particularly engaged.
No,
so-
and you're probably still like somewhat hidden as long as you. I can give you a free stealth
I can
roll.
use my bonus action to stealth because I'm going to shoot, so
Yeah.
there's no other use for it.
Okay. That's good. They don't have good passive perception.
Okay. I will, how's this guy look? Just out of curiosity. When I
fresh.
poke my head around the corner,
That is a fresh.
him running at me is probably the first thing
That's
I
a
see.
fresh, shiny Zvart, and it's actually running towards Ben. So
Alright, I'll try to take him down then with the super advantage. Let's
yeah, just get a
Crit.
crit on this sad little Zvart. Oh no.
It's a 22, so I could probably hit him.
Yeah, it definitely hits. And then I got like 5 plus. Yeah, that's gone.
And I duck back behind the corner again.
Laura, I hope you
I
are.
tried to run in and it didn't work out.
I hope you're gonna be okay here, Laura.
So, how's this one looking?
So it's bloodied. It's probably half dead.
Okay, I need to think about this. Okay, Laura's going to head forward and give it the stabbings.
Okay, that
A
sounds like
stabbing of a lifetime.
some good thinking. Oh wow. Well, that was okay.
Oh, that last one was not supposed to deal that much damage. It was not supposed to be the It's a
All right. Well, figure it
D6
out.
roll, not a. It's supposed to be the Master's Honor.
It's okay.
Do I
Figure
have
it
to
out.
re-roll?
No, just keep the damage. It's fine. It's not that much of a difference. I don't care.
Actually, it would do exactly the same damage.
Yeah, so
If
for
it,
plus 9 is 13. It is still alive. What are you gonna do?
fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I can't leave the child,
You can.
but I can't move. Well, because they're probably gonna kill her, is my thought.
I mean, the thing is,
but I can't move or I'll die.
I think right now they think that they can win, and they just, I don't know. That's what seems to be on their minds.
Okay, if Laura moves, she'll die, and that's a lot worse than. Oh, this is okay. She's going to stay for the moment.
All right, intensity. I
turn.
like it. Okay, Ben, it's your turn. What are you gonna do? I figured.
Still the crackhead.
Yeah, I figured you could. Yeah, that's a good one. Good idea. Oh, damn.
Baby.
Damn, Daniel.
Please,
Okay.
Daniel, we can't keep doing this. Heaven, now.
Are you and then you're attacking the other one? The other
Yeah,
crackhead?
if that first one died, I'm gonna attack the other one.
Okay, I think that kills it too. Let me just remind myself how math works. No, it's not dead, but it's looking real bad. Go ahead, Maeve.
Do I bisect this one?
Yes, you do. It's dead. Please stop hitting it. It's had enough. I'm sorry that I threw so much poison in your face. And then the last one surrenders. It's got 2 hit points left. It holds its hands up in the air. Declan?
Yeah, I come out and, oh shit, hold on. I'm here. I'm just pouring a drink as opposed to letting it pour out of the bottle because condensation or whatever the fuck. I'm just moving into the room.
Okay.
My bow is trained on the thing that is, oh wait. Ugh. Never mind.
Can we keep it?
Here's the problem. If I use my bonus action to dash, I have enough movement to get up to it. And there is a very strong possibility I'm going to put my bow down and pull out a knife and cut its throat. And I'm going to give my friends a chance to tell me not to do that when I come storming into the room and put my bow on the ground and reach for my knife.
I'm gonna say wait. I have plans for this one.
So then I would stop at whenever she said that, probably whenever she saw the anger in my eyes, and instead just point the bow at it.
It looks over at all of you and it starts like pleading in abyssal. Silverymoon.
I think Declan gives it that like stereotypical cop movie, like blah blah blah. Shut the fuck up.
We should get some of that steel hair and tie him up.
Laura's gonna take the kid by the hand and leave. She is visibly disgusted.
There is steel hair trailing into the room because it trailed everywhere.
I'm going to advise Laura not to leave because she's bleeding from the ears.
Laura's apparently just leaving anyway. I'll cut back to you, Laura, in a second here once you've had time to get up the stairs. Anybody else doing anything in this moment?
Well, after I have the Zvart tied up, I want to take it back to that room and shove it in the pit with the creepy bugs.
Oh, God. Okay. Damn. Let's just talk. Have you looked through Volos a lot? Because I hadn't seen these things before. They're like
a decent bit, but I don't have it like memorized.
They're rot grubs. Does that sound familiar?
A little bit.
Oh, why did I statted these things out? Apparently, here, might as well.
Ooh, that Looks nice.
So
Oh Jesus!
they infest you, and then they just start eating you from the inside. You know, like maggots.
Yep. Yes, they do.
And then and then they burrow into your heart and kill you.
Yeah, if I just see them ripping him to pieces, I'm just gonna put an arrow in his forehead.
It gives you
Like
the thumbs up, and then it just like disappears.
Like Terminator style, and it sinks beneath
Yeah.
rock grubs.
Exactly.
Perfect. After that, I'm going to light a torch and throw it down that pit.
Okay. Yep. And then they all die, and they're never seen from again. No one knows where the rock grubs came from, and no one ever will. I'm
assuming I'm going to retcon a bit.
Yeah.
Before we came upstairs, I'm assuming we let the wizard out if we want to.
I assume you do a couple things. You probably let the wizard out, and you probably check the room for anything else.
Bingo, bango.
But Laura goes upstairs, and the barber is, there is like a police officer at the door, and he is cleaning up Svarts out of the barber shop, like trying to explain away, like, no, I have this situation taken care of. It's my daughter that's missing. You know, as he's like mopping up Svart blood off of the floor. And Laura comes up with her, and she goes, Dad, you're a fucking idiot. And she's like, why have you been...
How old is she?
She's like 10.
Okay.
A little like creature pops out of the wall and says, I'm so sorry. I should have tried to stop her, but she was in charge, and I can't say no. She takes its hand, like its hand sticks through the wall, and she says, it's okay, I understand. And it kind of disappears, and she stays kind of with Laura as they keep talking. Laura, did you want to do anything?
Laura's gonna share her potion of healing with her.
Okay. You share your potion of healing with her, and she feels better. You know, like the lacerations on her neck from her hair strangling her, kind of like the rash and the bruises go away, and she can breathe fully again. You know, she's not breathing as shallow. Take a point of inspiration.
There we go.
Okay.
Yay!
We cut back down to everybody else. You want to free the wizard. The wizard comes out. She's like, "Oh, thank you. I am a professor at the college, and I've been in here for a very long time. Do you have any like sanitary cloths and food and bathing water and regular water and someone to give me a hug? I know I smell really bad."
I'm gonna do that like Bruce Willis at the end of Die Hard thing, where it's like, yes, I freed the hostage, but this is somebody else's problem now, and try to like usher, you know, either one of my party members or, you know, one of the NPCs in here to deal with that, because he has no
Maybe
interest
just
in
like
dealing with
washing
that.
spark blood off of her hand.
So I need
She like ripped a dude's heart out of his chest.
Yeah, there's probably a really gruesome scene of Maeve and Declan kind of cleaning the whole room up. As far as if we're not sure if they're dead,
half of the Svarts are
nice
hair
cut
now
and thrown into a pile.
Yeah, half of them are like dead Svarts, half of them are hair. So yeah, it does take a while. In this room there are a few things that are useful. There is the Svart Queen's comb.
That is not a comb. That's a sword breaker. Oh shit.
I was like, well, what sword looks like a comb? Oh, a sword breaker. And then In this room, underneath all the offerings of things that this Annis witch has eaten, you find a lot of money and a couple potions.
Got it.
Oh my god, can Maeve have the evil comb?
No! Why? No! Why would we ever?
There's
Yes.
technically there's 2 evil combs. There's
I
the
have the
She wants
one.
the big one.
yeah, one is just a handheld regular comb, and this one is a
I've got the small comb. Big comb is it's all you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the base does 3d4. Or it says that. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
see it.
3d4. It does double damage. 6d4,
But it's a
8
two-handed weapon. Is that gonna
resistance.
work for you, Maeve?
Hexblade?
I thought it had to. Oh, because it's not heavy.
Like, I have... No, it doesn't even matter. I have martial weapon proficiency. Full
Yeah,
stop.
as a hexblade, it's basically just like,
But you-
give me whatever the fuck I want.
But
'cause
you,
I'm gonna
but
hit
you don't
with
get to
it.
use your charisma bonus to attack without.
Yes, I do, because I can do the hour ritual to make it my packed weapon.
Oh, so it doesn't matter if it's a big weapon?
Nope.
Okay, got it. I was like, who's gonna want this, Maeve or Ben? And I guess it's you. I figured Ben might not want it because it's kind of a very specific weapon to do a Kensei thing with.
He's
But
got a very personal relationship with his current weapon, too.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if he'd actually be able to
Very
use it.
personal relationship, you say, with
Yeah,
his
Him
current
and
weapon.
the hate stick.
It's
are-
as if it's some kind of person.
So yeah, and that is the end of this. You guys can all basically help me build the wrap up here. Do you guys want to help me build the like post credit scenes and bloopers and stuff like that for this like adventure? We can keep going after that, but like I'll start with Emiya.
Laura leaves early, leaves the area early because she doesn't want to be here seeing some people.
Okay.
She's being all edgy and stuff. Not edgy. What's the word?
Broody.
Sulky.
It's-
So, oh.
Broody.
Yeah, it depends on like what emotion you're trying to portray, right? So, is she pissed? Is she sad? Is she?
She is pissed at Declan and Maeve because they both did some things that she is not okay with.
I'm assuming we're having that like standard town guard dress down, like post UFC fight where they like unwrap their gloves and like put ice on the back of their necks. It's just like a standard, just like heavy breathing, blood running down the face. Like, is there any post wrap up that happens with like the barber or that random ass tabaxi, or like is it just like the town guard shows up and they're like, good job, go home, idiots?
The tabaxi disappears into nowhere. You don't know where the tabaxi went and if its fur is evil or not. Speaking of which, I haven't shown you what the effects of the evil comb are, as far as like what it does to hair. So until that starts to, unless that's used, we don't know. Oh, Jim, if you want it to be smoke, that's something that can happen. That's what collective storytelling is. Is that what you think
I mean,
happened?
it doesn't fit like the kayfabe end of his story, but like I think for this campaign it'd be fun. Fuck it.
How did smoke survive for 800 years? I'm curious about
just-
that.
The whole like wandering thing has just gotten him into a bunch of trouble, right? He follows without asking. He leads no one and follows everyone, and just so happened to follow some random circle of the dreams druid into the Feywild for like 750 years. But, just didn't really know where he was going. Just kind of got involved in his own adventure and got spat back out to Silverymoon, and yeah.
I like it. Yeah, so here was the original adventure text for that Tabaxi. And it wasn't really that interesting, so I think that's a lot better.
In keeping with the theme of it's a world that our old characters were in, unless anybody has a problem with it, in which case, fuck it, it's just Tabaxi.
Yeah. But you know, they've obviously been testing on that on poor Smoke, so that's no good.
Yeah, he's had a bad time of it.
Okay. Claire, do you have any post-credit stuff that you want to do?
Let's see. I already pushed the Zvart into the pit. I don't think so. I think at that point it's mostly just a matter of cleaning things up, nursing wounds.
Okay. And what about you, Rob?
And getting Declan to count the money.
Does Floopdoogle have anything they want to look at? Rob, did you go to sleep? I know it kind of got a little bit wrappy-uppy there.
I'm here. Whoa.
Did you have any like story wrap for this dungeon area before you? Because I don't know if you want to do the exposition with Mimi tonight. So
Hair things. Not many hair things to do for feathers.
no. I mean obvious and not dentistry either. So.
It's kind of not the place for birds.
You can't really get your cavities checked, so.
Well, there is one that you can get checked, but
I like the place though.
I'll slide in a little bit during Ben's wrap-up scene. While I'm assuming, and you correct me if I'm wrong, but like the entire thing in the office, right, the barber shop.
Yeah.
Post cleanup is probably a lot of towns guard running around, checking the basements, like hauling bodies.
Yeah, there's like an investigation going on. There's like there's like police tape, and they're like
figuring out what the fuck happened.
They're like, oh, this is so
and
so
everybody's
much.
just like so mums the word like, don't know. I don't know anything about it.
This is so much.
I don't know what to tell you.
You just see Maeve sitting there pretending to be innocent, sipping.
I have
like,
no idea why
water.
that bark was cut into 64 equal pieces. I can't tell you. I don't know what to say.
Look, I don't know what could crush a man's skull like that.
Yeah, I like you all being
Searching
like
for marks, I don't even have a sword like that.
you're all like interview tables, like, and it's like cutting between you, like. But Laura's gone. Where did Laura? Where did you?
I'm gonna do like the wheeling Ben into the ambulance scene, because he's like super beat to shit.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that like post battle wrap up that I find him, and I'm gonna kind of like put my right hand on the left side of his neck, and I'm gonna do, you dove in there, and it was stupid, but it was brave. I don't know what else to say. You are the only reason we made it out of here today, and thank you. And I'm gonna kind of like use that hand to pull his head down. I'm gonna give him a big kiss on his forehead,
Aww.
like between the eyes, and kind of hold him there for a second, and then like back up and give him like the old 1-2 on the chest. And be like, all right, boys, take care of him.
Just don't get bird flu.
Or they like close up the ambulance doors, big loud like.
They have to manually make the wee woo wee woo.
I wonder if like the cops here are the same cop force that Alarad used to be a part of when he got kicked out for being.
Oh.
I don't know. I guess it's probably still the same like wizard police. They're like sweeping.
Oh God. There's like
Oh, go ahead.
like one dwarf who's like, wait, suction cups, darkness, lots of screaming, bodies torn apart. God damn it, this has Alarad written all over it.
So, well, it's only because there's still like spider legs lying around from the abyssal spiders that are summoned. So, yeah, I liked that adventure. It's weird. It's hard to get to everything in the story, because it's such a fun house, but I think we got enough of it. Were the swarm fights a little bit too much, or?
It feels like the perfect level 1 adventure, sans about 75% of the Zvart, because it's like, it's super straightforward. It introduces you to a lot of the mechanics, like...
Yeah. Well, the Wand of Wonder originally wasn't in there, and the wizard offers the wand to you as a reward for rescuing her. Obviously, Laura has that right now.
If I can do my wrap up, unless somebody else was doing theirs.
No, that's fine.
Good.
Go ahead. What was that, Claire?
I said, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, so when Maeve hands Declan the stack of coins, he counts it out, fair ways between them. And I put Laura's share in a bag and kind of tie it off. And I go back to, we said we were staying in an inn, but I don't know if we established anything outside of that. I'm assuming we all just probably have our own rooms.
Yeah. I assume that you can even stay at separate inns if that's the type of adventurers you are.
Yeah, if there's a slight delay, it's just the coughing. So I've got Laura's gold in a bag, and I go up and I kind of give her door a...
I like the sound effect a lot.
Sure. It's up to her.
Well, if it depends if Laura's even there.
Yeah, this is probably later in the evening. We've counted the money. We've made sure everybody's okay. This is kind of like the later day wind down. I don't know if she's there.
Yeah,
but I go up and knock.
Let's flash to Laura and see what Laura did in between the time where you were doing interviews with the cops and all that stuff. Laura, what were you doing?
So Laura is she, after returning home to the inn, she goes to the mirror of her room and she cuts her hair into probably, I don't know, what would be a good hairstyle for Laura? I'm not sure yet, but it has to be something
your hair
short.
is really short. You're like down to a bob, if not shorter, right? So you might be down to like a pixie by the time you're done.
Yeah. So she's in the middle of that. The door knocks. She heads over, kind of half finished, and she opens the door, sees it's Declan, and slams it shut.
When you open the door, just as an FYI, the first thing in your face is the bag of money. He got the hint that you don't want to see him, but there is if you want to grab it and then slam the door, there's a burlap sack in front of your face that jingles with coin.
Laura grabs it, slams the door shut.
That's what I was expecting.
Is there any inner monologue? Well, I guess you don't always want to share your inner monologue, but anything else that you're doing that shows your feelings more than just you kind of looking at your hair and sighing and, messing it up a little bit and then playing with it more?
Once Laura has fixed her hair and stuff, she's going to exit her in room through the window so she doesn't have to cross paths with Declan. And she is going to go buy some flowers for someone.
Awesome. I like that. I wish so I think if one of you wants to take charge of the random, if you're keeping all the random dyes and tonics and stuff like that, I would suggest one of you attach it to your bio somewhere on your character sheet or something, and then
I'll do if you want to create a party treasure.
Well, if we do that, I can't transfer it if we ever make a new room. Sometimes I have to.
All I'll say is I'll just add it to that, and then if you decide to make a new room, just let us know.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah. Also, you can transfer it because you just select all, copy paste.
I can. Oh, I can. Oh, I didn't know that.
Because it would just be text.
Oh, I get that. Okay, yeah. Okay, I just there you go, and I can do that myself if you don't already have it or want to like put descriptions in there. Just let me know.
I mean, I'll update it. I probably won't do it tonight, but I'll update it before anything serious happens.
Okay.
If anybody wants to know what we have at any given point, let me know, and I'll update the sheet. Otherwise, I don't feel the need to do it on a week-to-week basis.
Yeah, because it's good to know, like, for instance, if someone's like, I want to use the potion of fire breathing, like, we know who actually has it and stuff like that eventually.
Yeah. If
So-
anybody uses anything that's in the inventory, I have a tendency to update the sheet, but unless somebody specifically says it sits on a spreadsheet, it's on my computer, and I just don't really update it until we need it.
Yeah, and I think, I don't know, we'll see if either of the others are going to be there next week. If they aren't, I think we just do the, it's probably going to be about an hour of conversation and exposition, and then I think you'll have to strategize your next move once you figure out like bigger picture stuff, and then kind of go from there. So I think it's just not the right time for it tonight, but you can do more town activities if you want to. Anything else that feels important?
Yeah, I mean, just straight shooting Rob, I know this is shitty because it puts the onus on you, and it shouldn't be. If Negre is just not feeling this, does he feel like he doesn't want to keep playing? Like, I don't want to. I certainly wouldn't feel less of it.
Because we might
for it,
recruit
but,
someone
like,
else, for instance, if he doesn't want to play.
It's been like more than half the sessions he kind of doesn't want to show up, and that's fine. But like, if he's just not feeling it, I don't want to make him feel like he's pressured to be here.
Yeah. I mean, having
He might be muted.
having a 4-character party is doable. I'm just gonna have to make sure I am considering that for the future.
Once Inessa's back, it's up to 5. So
I just need to make sure she comes back, because with her situation, she's moving to Minneapolis. I have no idea. Like, I think she'll be done with that and probably want to be back in game, but I don't know. I was just surprised, that,
Yeah, I mean, there's always the chance that she doesn't want to come back too.
but I hope she does. I've been.
in which case she's dead to us.
I mean, I hope they both do, but I get it. Like, sometimes your Sunday nights have other shit show up.